you guys. So I just want to share with you guys a quick and easy pumpkin DIY from Dollar Tree. Okay, this is going to be the cutest pumpkin ever, but it's so simple. So what we're using are these styrofoam carvable pumpkins you can get at Dollar Tree. These are very easy to find. They generally come, they get big, huge boxes of them, and they get them all season. And so I love when I find these to grab a bunch of them because you can make some really stinking cute pumpkins out of these bases. So what we're going to do, I've got an old scarf here that I've just been sort of saving. I don't wear this anymore. And I've got a few of these, and so I just saved them, and we're going to use these for just fun crafts. But you could use any sort of fabric. You can use old sweaters. You can use anything that you find. I think I got paint maybe on me right there. You can use anything you find at Goodwill, old blankets, different things like that you can use to wrap these up with. So we are going to start by, I just take this tag, just take it off, and then this little stem here, we're gonna just discard this. It's just stuck in with a toothpick. So pull that out. The next thing, excuse me, the next thing I do is I'm just gonna take my X-Acto knife or my utility knife and just cut a hole in the middle. Now, we may have to adjust the size of our hole. Okay, it just depends on the thickness of your fabric. So if you're starting with sort of thin fabric, you might not want to cut as big of a hole. What I'm gonna do is just lay my pumpkin right on, and then I'm just gonna start kind of picking it up to kind of see how big I need my fabric to be. I want every single edge of my fabric to go into this hole. So if the shorter piece is not gonna go in, then I wanna make it a little bit bigger so that it will go inside that hole. And then I'm just gonna take my fabric scissors and cut out a square. So what you can also do is fold it up to give yourself sort of a template on where to make it and how big to make it. And I'm just gonna just cut a nice square. Okay, like that. So now we've just got a little square, and this fabric is gonna make for the cutest pumpkin. So I'm gonna take that, lay my pumpkin down, and all I'm gonna start doing is just picking it up and stuffing it inside that hole. And as I go around, I just kind of grab it and gather it and push it back into the hole. Okay, and I'm just gonna go all the way around. I just keep picking it up, pulling it tight, and pushing it in the hole. And you're just kind of gathering it as you go, making pleats along the way. And then what I have to sometimes do is come back so you can see how that looks. Look how beautiful that is. But over here, there's kind of no pleats. So what I'm gonna do is just sort of pull this over and just kind of gather it and just stick it in all the way around. Okay, and that was the perfect size hole. Everything's fitting in just right. You can kind of come back and just pull. If you need to tighten some spots, just kind of pull on those spots and just tighten them. Look at that. Look how easy that was, and look how beautiful this pumpkin is. Look how pretty. So, super simple. That literally took like a minute to do. Now what I'm gonna do is take some sticks, and we're gonna use some sticks or a stick as our stem. So I'm just gonna try to break this one if I can. There we go. All right. So just took a little stick, and what I'm gonna do is just hot glue that stick inside my pumpkin, okay? So I'm just gonna take some hot glue and just put it right down inside. And this is going to help the fabric to kind of tighten just a little bit and be a little bit more secure. All right, so just stick that in there like that. Okay, so now you could totally just call it done and leave it just like this, but I want to embellish it just a little bit further. So I'm going to take a little Spanish moss and put a little bit of Spanish moss around the base of the stem. So I'm just going to put it just kind of moving it around and playing with it, and I'm just going to put it right at the bottom of the stem like that. Okay, so I'm going to just hot glue it down. Just grab some hot glue. Just put that all the way around. And all of these things that we are doing will help as well to just hold that fabric and just keep everything nice and secure. Okay, just like that. Again, you could just leave it, okay? You could leave it, but I can't leave well enough alone. So I'm definitely gonna add a curly Q. So I'm using my wire jute from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna wrap it around a pencil. I think I want this one to be kind of a little bit tighter. So I just wrapped it around a pencil, and now I'm just gonna cut off the excess. And then with this, all we're gonna do is just stick it right in. I'm just gonna add a little bit of hot glue right up against that stem, and then we're just gonna stick it right in there. Look at that, how cute that is. That is so cute. Okay, so I've also got a leaf here that I kind of thought about using. And I've also got these cute little tags from Hobby Lobby. So I just want to play around with this and see. These tags from Hobby Lobby were $3.99, and then they were 40% off. And it came with 3 of them. There is grateful, thankful, and blessed. So I might kind of like the blessed. The leaf might be too big. I think I've got a smaller one. I might like the smaller one. I can't decide if I like the tag or not. I think I like the tag. And then I think instead of a leaf, I'm gonna do a bow. So what I'm gonna do with my tag is cut it instead of it having the knot. And I'm just gonna tie it tight up against the stem. So I'm just sort of wrapping it around. Just tying it around the stem. Okay, so like that. And now I might use raffia, and I might use something else. I don't know. Let me just see. I'm just gonna take some raffia to start. I think I'm leaning to raffia, and I'm just gonna make a raffia bow. So we just fold it up like this, trim it up, and then I'm just gonna take an extra piece of raffia and use that to tie it right in the middle. All right, trim off your excess. Yes. Yes, please. Now I'm just gonna put some hot glue right on the back. Just stick it right on there, and you guys, it is done. And this pumpkin is really, really cute. For literally, I mean, less than 10 minutes. Look at this. Look how cute. I mean, for $1. $1. That's all it was, basically, because the rest of the supplies I had lying around. This is adorable. So the options are endless with this. It's so quick, so easy to do. You could do so many different things with this. So many different patterns, so many different styles. Love, love, love this idea. So here we go, you guys. So simple. I hope you enjoyed this craft. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you very soon. See you later.